How much is Jordan Love to blame for the Packers tying with the Cowboys? Obviously, Jordan Love played very well statistically, but he had some key mistakes. The fumble at the end of the half and that clock management debacle at the end of the game. And the fumble is inexcusable. I mean, that is you just can't do that. But mistakes do happen, especially when you're dropping back however many times he did, more than 40 times in this game. And even the clock management, I really don't blame him for that much. I mean, Matt LaFleur should have had a better game plan at that point as well. That is as much on Matt LaFleur as it is on Jordan Love. He should have been yelling at him to clock the ball. They should have known where they were at. They did get a little lucky, but I don't. Jordan Love has some blame on that, but I don't view that totally as his fault. However, the more I watch Jordan Love play, the more I genuinely feel like the Packers want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible. And I know he threw the ball again 43 times in this game, but the throws he is making are extremely quick. They're quick reads, they're screens, and they're trying to hand the ball off a ton as well. His passing chart, everybody wants to talk about. He was like 28 for 28 on throws, less than 10 yards past the line of scrimmage or something, but so many of his passes came behind the line of scrimmage. And I think it's because the Packers know Jordan Love is prone to making mistakes if he has to read out a play over and over and over again. Now, there is some nuance to that. They were obviously playing with a banged-up offensive line, so some of that is just we don't have the guys to protect up front, so we're going to get rid of the ball as quickly as possible. And say what you will, but when you put up 40 points in a game, you should win that game almost every single time. But I won't lie, it's hard for me to feel any different about the Packers after this game. I'm not so worried about the defense. Even elite level defenses have a couple of games like this every year. As long as the Packers don't make this a habit defensively, I'm not too worried about them. And while their offense was incredibly productive today, Jordan Love in some key moments messed up. And that is to me, even if it's not very often, even if it's only a couple of plays, that to me is the real big difference in whether or not you are a Super Bowl contender and whether or not you're just a team that's going to the playoffs. And through a month of football, the Packers feel more like the latter to me. Let me know what you think, though. Are you blaming Jordan Love for this tie? Are you more concerned about the Packers than you were, or do you feel like this is just par for the course of the season? Let me know down below. And, of course, follow for daily content. Check out our podcast. We just dropped it on Monday, recapping Week 4. We have a podcast coming out Thursday, looking ahead to Week 5. Check it out. Thanks.